Hello, welcome to this guide to BOI Reporting. My name is Matt Risenmay. I am the President and CEO of CTA Integrity. We are a corporate compliance and legal services company, and all we do is help small business owners become compliant with their required beneficial ownership information reporting. So we have helped thousands of business owners since the beginning of the year file their BOI reports. We have a team of licensed attorneys and legal professionals that do all the processing, due diligence, and filing. And we want to show you today exactly how we do this, how we go through a business from start to finish and show you exactly how to file a BOI report so that you can have peace of mind of knowing that your business is protected. So why are we making this guide? Okay, the Corporate Transparency Act, called CTA, it's a brand new law that has required some additional reporting for small businesses, and it affects tens of millions of businesses and 32 million businesses to be exact that are required to file a beneficial ownership information report. The reason why you need to take this seriously is that there are huge, massive financial penalties and also can include criminal penalties if your business is out of compliance. Those financial penalties are $591 per day. And as I mentioned, we have filed thousands of BOI reports since the beginning of the year. And we have about 35% of them when they initially submit their information to us. Their information is wrong. It's inaccurate. It's incomplete. Okay, and that those mistakes that are made puts their business at risk. Okay, so we want to show you how to do that. The other thing too is that most business owners don't have access to a licensed attorney. Okay. They don't have access to professionals or people that can advise them and show them exactly how to protect their business with BOI reporting. So that is what we are going to be to you. We are going to be your trusted advisor. We're going to give you all the ins and outs. We're going to show you the common mistakes that people make when they file their BOI report. And we're going to show you from start to finish how to get this done in a quick, easy, and efficient way so that you can rest easy, continue to grow your business, and not have to worry about this compliance and legal garbage. Whoops, going the wrong way. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about us. So again, we're a legal services and compliance company. What we do is we provide a done-for-you service, as I mentioned, and help business owners with their BOI reports. Each BOI report that we do is filed by a licensed attorney. We also cover it by our no-fee guarantee. Okay, so we have such confidence in our processes, in the systems that we have developed, that we provide a guarantee against financial penalties. We also help with ongoing monitor and compliance. We file thousands of BOI reports, and again, we're going to show you exactly how you can do it for your own business using the same methods, the same tools, the same strategies that we follow, so that you can have peace of mind and you can protect your business and you can get this taken care of. Okay, so real quick, it's important to understand, what is this? This is the most common question that we get is, what is this Corporate Transparency Act? What's this BOI thing? Let me tell you. The Corporate Transparency Act is a federal law. Went into effect. It was passed in 2021. It just went into effect on January 1st of this year. The primary purpose of that law is to combat money laundering, terrorist financing, illicit business activities. The biggest issue is that businesses are organized at the state level. Different states have different requirements as far as what needs to be reported to the federal government for that business. Certain states have lots of requirements, other states have very little. And so the federal government wanted there to be a reporting standard at the federal level, because there is a small sliver of people that set up a business without any intention of actually running a legitimate business. So they are requiring certain business entities to report their information on their beneficial owners to a division of the U.S. Treasury called the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN for short. Okay, their goal is to create a secure, non-public database that's maintained by them for law enforcement purposes only. As I mentioned before, this is widespread legislation. It impacts 32 million business entities this year in 2024, right now. And there are huge financial penalties, $591 per day, and which also can include criminal penalties for intentionally withholding information, things like that. So, what is a BOI report? What does it stand for? It stands for Beneficial Ownership Information Report. A BOI report is a legal filing. It has three parts to it. There is parts about the reporting company, the company itself. There's some information that has to be reported, what the business is, what it does, just some basic information about the business. There is information about the beneficial owners, and we're going to get into that in some details. What does that actually mean? The term beneficial owner, that term itself is actually very misleading, and we'll get into that. This is understanding who needs to be included on the report is one of the biggest mistakes that we see. Okay. And so this is incredibly important. Okay. Then also company applicants. What is a company applicant? Does it apply? So, to that business. So again, a BOI report has three parts to it. And we're going to go over every single part in detail so that you can, and show you exactly how we file a BOI report for somebody. Okay. Deadlines. Okay. There are deadlines to get to file a BOI report, and the deadline is actually dependent on when your business was formed. And so if your business, the entity in consideration here was formed prior to January 1st of 2024. Okay. You have until basically 11:59 p.m. on New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2024 to get this done. Okay. If your business was formed this calendar year, January 1st, 2024 to December 31st, 2024, okay, anytime within 2024, you have 90 days from the date the company was legally formed. Okay, so whatever date was stamped by your Secretary of State, whenever that business entity became an actual live entity, you have 90 days. Ongoing after this year, January 1st, 2025, and after, it's 30 days from the date of formation. Okay, and then if you have, so these are the initial filings. If you have any changes of information, okay, then you have, from that initial filing, any information changes. We'll get into that in a segment here in a little bit. You have 30 days from that change occurring to update your BOI report to reflect that change. So what we are going to do during this course is we are going to follow Bob. Okay. Bob's a plumber, obviously. Okay. This is Bob right here. Bob is obviously a fictional company. Okay. Bob's Plumbing Service is a fictional company. But we're going to show you again from start to finish how to determine if Bob's Plumbing Service is required to file, who the beneficial owners are, if there are any company applicants that have to be reported for that business, how to file, how Bob would file a BOI report for himself, how he would manage those changes of information in the future, some of the common pitfalls, mistakes that people make. We're going to show you from start to finish on how we would file Bob's Plumbing Services file the BOI report for Bob's Plumbing Services with FinCEN. So a little bit about Bob. Established the company in 2009. Okay, by himself. As the company grew, he brought on a partner. 2024, he has 15 employees. And last year, Bob had a good year. He did over $2 million in revenue. So here's basically the outline or the contents of what we're going to do. Okay, so in our first module, we're going to go over what is a reporting company. Okay, and basically we're going to help and show you how to identify if your business is required to file a BOI report and what specific information needs to be collected. Module 2, we're going to go through beneficial ownership. Okay, we're going to help you identify who are the beneficial owners within your company. It's more people, or could be more people than you think it is, and what specific information needs to be collected for those people. We're going to go through in module 3, what is a company applicant? Does that apply to your company? Do you have to actually submit information on a company applicant for your company? Then once we've gone through all that, module 4, we're going to go through the filing process. Okay, we're going to go through step by step exactly how to file a BOI report. And we're going to show you using Bob's Plumbing. Okay. After you file your BOI report, okay, you are not done with BOI reporting. You're actually never done with this. We'll get into this here in a little bit during section 5. It's managing information changes. This is